Hey, good morning, guys. So I know I'm not in school this morning, but I will be later, and I wanted to explain what you're doing for writing today. You're doing two things. The first thing is you are making sure that your brainstorming packet is done. The second thing is when you're done, you can begin typing your story. So let me quickly explain how you know if your packet is done. The first thing you need to do is think, is there writing on every page? Okay. Every page needs to be filled out. Now, what do I mean by filled out? You're just writing down some of your thoughts. That means one or two sentences per box. A lot of your writing, a lot of the pages have boxes. One or two sentences per box. Then, when all of those things are complete, you can start your typing. I want to make sure that everyone knows the last page is one of the most important pages. That's where it says beginning, middle, and end. The beginning is where your story starts. The middle is most likely where the problem starts. So that's where you want to go to your problem and solutions page and think, how is the character going to come across their problem? What's going to be the problem in my story? And jot down one or two sentences in the middle section of your brainstorming. At the end, that's normally where the solution happens, how the character fixes the problem or how the problem is solved. So the last page is one of the most important pages. That's where you're really thinking about how do I want my story to start, what's going to happen in the middle, and how it's going to end. Again, you are just jotting down your ideas. That means one or two sentences per box. We're not writing our whole story. When you get your packet checked by a teacher and they say, perfect, good job, you're going to move on to your typing. You are going to go into our Google Classroom and it says writing, drafting your fictional story. You're going to click on that and it's going to bring you to this document. The first thing I want you to do is think about your title. What's going to be the name of your story? My story is all about a girl named Selena, and she saves animals in the savannah, which is in Africa. So I could say Selena saves animals, Selena's adventures, maybe it could be animal rescue, any title I would like, anything under the sun. Then, oh, Lily was typing in here. Then, when it comes time to typing here, you're going to take those ideas that you jotted down with your handwriting in your packet, and this is where you're going to stretch out the details. So if you wrote down in the beginning of your story, your character is going to go to a castle, this is where you're going to really stretch out the details. What does the castle look like? What does the character feel? How does the character, maybe why is the character there? Start talking about your story and stretching out those details. The other thing that I want you guys to think about in your packet, they're in the character section. I don't want you guys to spend the whole day in the character section. You don't have to color your characters, and you don't have to have every single character written down on the brainstorming sheets. There might be some characters that you're like, I might want to include them, or I might include them towards the end of my story, and that's okay. You can create characters as your story is going. But that packet is really to show me and show all the teachers that you are thinking about your story and you know who's going to be in your story. Okay, so again, this is where you're going to be typing and stretching out those details. Stretch those details out. The other thing is, eventually, I'm going to be taking these boxes away, and that's where your story will just be there. Now, your story could take a couple pages, and that would be awesome. Really think about this as almost like a book. You're writing your own book, and maybe we could even publish it later and make a cover and make a really cool book. All right, so guys, I'll see you later. Have lots of fun today. Again, today is just a day for you to start typing your story. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be the most amazing story just yet. We're going to spend a few days, maybe even a few weeks working on it. Okay? All right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.